Hi everybody, I'm Alisha and I am joined today by...
Michael, hello.
And today we're going to be talking about our favorite English words. So let's get right into it. Let's start with Mike.
Oh man.
A favorite English word or phrase, please.
Okay, so just so you guys know at home, before we filmed this, we each wrote down a few phrases or words, our personal favorites, and we have not shown them to each other yet.
I have no idea what he has.
So, I'm cheating, and I'm gonna give 4 words that aren't a phrase, but they're about the same. Anyway, I'll just show you. Okay, lemme, wanna, gimme, gonna. Lemme, wanna, gimme, gonna. So these, yeah, I know I'm cheating, but these are 2 words that they're basically contractions that are used in slang. So like, let me know when you're free, let's go to a movie together. I wanna eat a cheeseburger. Gimme that cheeseburger. I wanna eat that cheeseburger. I'm gonna eat that cheeseburger. I don't know why, I'm hungry, I guess.
Are you hungry? I was gonna ask you.
So yeah, those are some of my favorite, and I think these are totally acceptable to use with your boss in all contexts, in my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Thoughts?
they're really, really common words, aren't they? They're really the natural. So many of my students will say, let me, want to, going to, and so on. But actually, we don't really say those things when we're speaking just normally. It sounds a little bit kind of strict and almost militaristic to say it like that. So yeah, those are really good words if you want to sound more natural when you're speaking with your English-speaking friends. Yeah, okay. Well, I think I took a very different tactic from you. I picked some of the words that I use a lot and that maybe are a little bit, I don't know, unusual to come across. I did one on each card, so bear with me here.
I cheated.
My first word is gnarly. Gnarly is my first word. This is a phrase that's not, well, a word that's not really so common, but where I'm from, I was born in California, and there's a big surf culture in California, and so this was a word that I grew up with my mom saying and my dad saying. Gnarly is a word that means somewhere between awesome and dangerous. So surfers would use this word whenever they catch a wave that's really, really big. They do like some kind of crazy trick, and then their friends congratulate them afterwards by saying, "Well, that was gnarly." I still use this today, like when I almost fall down, for example, I'm like, "Oh, that was gnarly," or something like that. Wow. So that's one of my favorite English words.
So I'm glad you said that, because I just used this, and a few of the friends I was with were from the UK, and they were making fun of me. They said, "Oh, gnarly, bro." I said, shut up. So we use it. I'm from Colorado, and we kind of steal some of the culture from California through the movies. It's all through the States. So I say that as well. But you can also use it, the way I was using it is just like if it's something's really severe.
Yeah.
So if it's like a bad cut, or if it looks gross, that's how I was using it.
Yeah.
And they were still gnarly.
No, that's another use for it too. I use that as well. Like, you know, if you just see something kind of nasty looking, like on the street, or you see, I don't know, maybe a frog got run over by a car or something in your neighborhood, you're like, ooh, that's gnarly. So yeah, it's really gnarly. Something that's just kind of, ooh, sketchy. That should have been one of my words, sketchy. Anyway,
yeah, that's it.
Sketchy is a good one. Yeah. Can we redo? Okay.
So I use words, those are all words that I use all the time. And I actually type them out on Facebook. And this is another one I use all the time. One of my favorites, phrase, hang out. Hang out. We use this pretty much everywhere in the United States. Even people in the UK, Australia use this phrase. What I like about it is that you can be ambiguous with it. Ambiguous. It's not one or the other. So if you're going to ask some girl out, instead of saying, "Would you like to go on a date with me?" That's scary. She might reject you. Might say no.
Yeah.
You say, "Hey, you want to hang out?" Just casual. Yeah. Or if she says, "No, I'm busy." No harm, no foul.
Right.
So I like this. I say this all the time. Do you use this very often?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hang out. Of course, I still use that. Or when somebody asks you what you're doing as well, you can use this for yourself. If you're not doing anything in particular, if you're just sitting around the house, you can say, "Oh, I'm just hanging out at home." Yeah, I absolutely use that one. Yeah, it's really good, really casual, I think.
Absolutely.
Agreed. Okay.
What's your next word?
My next one, this one is one that I said probably a few times already today in front of you guys. I picked the phrase, "Go big or go home." Go big or go home. It's kind of a funny phrase, which means either do something with all of your effort, put everything that you have into something, or don't do it at all. It's used in casual situations. I will use it if I go to a barbecue restaurant and someone says, "Do you want to get the big platter or the small platter?" And I'll say, "Go big or go home," and then we get the big thing. So I love this phrase. I use it all the time with my friends. I don't know, is this something that you say?
Yeah. I love this phrase actually. When I hear it is from hip hop. As weird as that sounds, is that it's this kind of like, give it your all. Go big or go home. Don't even try to make it big if you're not gonna give 100%. I love it. And I use it same. I like this as the example you're giving is kind of like a hyperbole.
Yeah.
That it's, that's, I rarely use it. I don't think I've ever used it when talking about like my personal dreams and goals. But usually like eating or something like that, you say go big, go home. And they're like, wow, hey.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, next word
You're
is,
next.
I think next and last. Yeah, this one, I like this one. This is an older phrase. It sounds kind of weird, but we still use it. Young generation, grandpa, everybody. It's going to be a little bit pretentious now that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Ooh. So I like this one a lot because, people, basically what it means is that it depends on the person what they think is beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What you see is beautiful, but it's not beautiful for what someone else sees. So perfect example of this is that in the Western world, we are constantly going tanning. We go, like in California and Colorado, we go out into in the summer sun, even though we know it gives us cancer, and we lay out because we want to be dark, because that's beautiful to us. But maybe in the East, in Asia, they will cover up, like in Vietnam, they'll cover up everything, because the whiter you are, it means the wealthier. The farmers are outside, they're dark. So it's totally arbitrary. I think who cares? I think either's beautiful. So I like this phrase.
That's a nice phrase. It is, like you say, it's a little bit old-fashioned, but yeah, I think it's still used today by a lot of people in a lot of different situations. Yeah, that's a good one. Nice idea. Okay. My last word then, I guess, is also, quite different from yours. Another word that I say all the time, but I love this word because it can be used in almost any situation as long as it's casual. My last word is dude. Dude. Dude is my favorite word. It is. As soon as you said I need to write 3 words, I was like, well, one of them's going to be dude. Dude is so useful because you can use it when you're surprised, you can use it when you're sad, you can use it when you're excited, you can use it in almost any situation as long as it's a casual situation. So it's an exercise in intonation. Yeah. Is dude a word that you use?
Oh yeah, all the time. Dude and man.
Man,
That's what I grew up with. And I learned it from my father. I'd be talking on the phone and with my friends there, and I'm talking on the phone. They don't know who I'm talking to, and I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, man, yeah, dude, and they're like, who was that? My father. What? You're saying dude to your father? Yeah, he's the one who taught me to say dude.
Yeah.
I was thinking when you were saying the practice of intonation, you can say dude, and it's a totally different meaning. Hey, dude, what's up, dude?
Exactly.
It just means friend, buddy, mate. But dude.
Right. Someone gives you bad news. Dude. You're excited about something? Dude. You're disappointed about something? Dude. Exactly. It's an all-purpose word, so that's why I like it. Yeah. All right. Do you have anything else that you wanted to share?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I think they have a perfect example of how to use dude correctly in all different contexts and circumstances.
It's a very important movie for American culture, I think.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Those are some really interesting words from both of us. 2 very different people, 2 very different sets of words. But please share with us some of your favorite words. Make sure to leave a comment or email us or tweet us or whatever it is that you do and let us know what you think. Anything you'd like to add?
No, that's fantastic. Thanks. I hope to see you next week.
Bye. Dude.